Hello, everyone. I am happy to talk to you today about how to speak English fluently. My name is Emmy, and I want to share my story and some advice with you. Learning English was not easy for me, but it was a very important and rewarding journey. I hope my experience can help you in your own journey. When I first started learning English, I was very nervous. I remember sitting in my first English class, feeling scared because I did not understand many words. The teacher spoke quickly, and I felt lost. I wanted to speak well, but it seemed so hard. I often made mistakes and felt embarrassed, but I did not give up. One of the first things I learned is that practice is very important. Just like playing a musical instrument or a sport, you need to practice speaking English every day. At first, I practiced by myself. I read English books out loud, even if I did not understand all the words. This helped me get used to the sounds of English. Next, I tried to find people to talk to in English. This was hard at first because I was shy. But I found some friends who were also learning English, and we practiced together. We talked about simple things, like our favorite foods and hobbies. We made mistakes, but we learned from each other. Another thing that helped me a lot was watching English movies and TV shows. I chose movies with subtitles so I could read along and understand better. This was not only fun, but also very helpful. I learned how native speakers pronounce words and use expressions. I tried to imitate what I heard, which helped improve my pronunciation. Technology also played a big role in my learning. There are many apps and websites that can help you learn English. I used apps to practice vocabulary and grammar. I also joined online forums and chat groups where I could practice writing and speaking with others. This was a great way to connect with people from around the world and learn from them. Learning a new language takes time and effort. It is important to be patient with yourself. I often felt frustrated because I wanted to speak fluently right away. But I learned that it is okay to make mistakes. Each mistake is a chance to learn and improve. Do not be afraid to speak, even if you make errors. The more you practice, the better you will become. Setting small, achievable goals was very helpful for me. I set goals like learning 5 new words every day or practicing speaking for 10 minutes each day. Reaching these goals gave me a sense of accomplishment and motivated me to keep going. Having a mentor or a teacher can also make a big difference. I was lucky to find a kind and patient teacher who helped me a lot. My teacher gave me feedback and corrected my mistakes. She also encouraged me when I felt discouraged. If you can find a good teacher or a mentor, it can really help you improve. Finally, staying positive is very important. There will be times when you feel like giving up. But remember why you want to learn English. Maybe you want to travel, study, or make new friends. Keep your goal in mind and stay motivated. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small it may seem. Now that I have shared my story, I want to talk about some specific techniques and exercises that helped me speak English fluently. These are things you can try at home, on your own, or with friends. One very useful technique is called shadowing. This means listening to someone speak English and trying to speak at the same time as them. You can do this with a video, a podcast, or even a song. Start by choosing something short and simple. Listen to it a few times, then try to repeat the words at the same time as the speaker. This helps you improve your pronunciation and rhythm. Another helpful exercise is to record yourself speaking. Choose a topic you like and talk about it for a few minutes. Then, listen to the recording. Pay attention to your pronunciation and any mistakes you made. Try to correct those mistakes and record yourself again. This way, you can hear your progress over time. Practicing with a partner is very effective. Find a friend or a language partner who is also learning English. You can meet in person or online. Choose different topics to talk about each time you meet. For example, you can talk about your favorite movies, books, or places you want to visit. Give each other feedback and help correct each other's mistakes. Joining an English club or group is another great way to practice speaking. Look for clubs or groups in your area or online. These groups often have activities like conversation practice, games, and discussions. This gives you a chance to speak English in a fun and supportive environment. There are many apps that connect people who want to practice different languages. These are called language exchange apps. You can find someone who wants to learn your native language and who speaks English. You can help each other by speaking half the time in English and half the time in your native language. This way, both of you can practice and improve. Try to practice speaking English every day, even if it is just for a few minutes. Start with simple conversations. You can talk to yourself in English when you are doing everyday activities, like cooking or cleaning. For example, you can describe what you are doing. Now, I am cutting the vegetables. Next, I will boil some water. This helps you get used to thinking in English. Building a strong vocabulary is very important for fluency. Try to learn a few new words every day. You can use flashcards, apps, or write the words in a notebook. Make sentences with the new words to help you remember them. Also, learn common phrases and expressions. This will help you speak more naturally. Reading aloud is a great way to improve your speaking skills. Choose a book, article, or story in English and read it out loud. This helps you practice pronunciation, intonation, and fluency. Start with short texts and gradually move to longer ones as you become more comfortable. Try to use English in real-life situations as much as possible. For example, if you are in a restaurant that has an English menu, try ordering in English. If you travel to an English-speaking country, use English to ask for directions or buy things. The more you use English in your daily life, the more confident you will become. Watch videos of native English speakers and try to imitate them. Pay attention to how they pronounce words, their intonation, and their body language. Try to copy them as closely as you can. This will help you sound more natural when you speak English. Tongue twisters are fun and challenging exercises that can help improve your pronunciation. They are short phrases or sentences that are difficult to say because they contain similar sounds. For example, she sells seashells by the seashore, or Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Try to say them as quickly and clearly as you can. I talked about techniques and exercises to help you speak English fluently. Now I want to discuss the challenges you might face and how to stay motivated. Learning a new language is a big task, and it's normal to feel discouraged sometimes. Here are some ways to overcome these challenges and keep going.
Many people feel afraid or shy when speaking a new language. I felt this way too. It's important to remember that everyone makes mistakes when learning something new. Mistakes are part of the learning process. Try to focus on the progress you are making instead of being perfect. The more you practice, the more confident you will become.
Learning English can be frustrating, especially when you don't see immediate results. There were times when I felt like I wasn't improving at all. In these moments, it's important to take a step back and remember how far you've come. Look at your old notes or recordings and compare them to your current skills. You'll see that you have made progress, even if it's slow. Having support from friends, family, or a community can make a big difference. Join a study group or an English club where you can share your experiences and get encouragement from others. Having people to talk to and practice with can help you stay motivated and make learning more fun. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small. Did you learn a new word today? Did you have a short conversation in English? These are all victories. Give yourself credit for these achievements and use them as motivation to keep going. Set small, achievable goals for yourself. Instead of saying, I want to speak English fluently, set specific goals like I will learn 5 new words today or I will practice speaking for 10 minutes every day. Achieving these small goals will give you a sense of accomplishment and keep you motivated. Having a regular study routine can help you stay on track. Set aside a specific time each day for practicing English. It doesn't have to be long. Even 15 minutes a day can make a big difference. Consistency is key to making steady progress. Stay curious and interested in the language. Explore different aspects of English culture, such as music, movies, books, and food. When you enjoy what you're learning, it becomes easier to stay motivated. Try to find topics that interest you and use them to practice your English. Positive affirmations can help you stay motivated. Tell yourself, I can do this, I am improving every day, or I am proud of my progress. These positive thoughts can boost your confidence and keep you motivated to continue learning. It's important to take breaks when you feel overwhelmed. If you push yourself too hard, you might burn out. Take short breaks to relax and do something you enjoy. When you come back to studying, you'll feel refreshed and ready to learn. Regularly take time to reflect on your progress. Write down what you've learned and what you're proud of. This can help you see how much you've achieved and remind you why you started learning English in the first place. Find fun ways to practice English, play language games, watch funny videos, or listen to music. The more you enjoy practicing, the more motivated you'll be. Learning doesn't always have to be serious. It can be enjoyable too.
Visualize yourself speaking English fluently. Imagine having a conversation with a native speaker or giving a speech in English. Visualization can help you stay motivated and focused on your goal. It can make your goal feel more real and achievable.
Ask for feedback from teachers, friends, or language partners. Constructive feedback can help you see where you need to improve and how you can do better. Use this feedback to guide your learning and make progress. In the final part of my speech, I want to share some personal success stories and give you some final tips and encouragement. These stories show that with hard work and dedication, you can achieve your goal of speaking English fluently. Let me tell you about my friend Maria. Maria moved to an English-speaking country and didn't know much English at first. She felt very nervous and had trouble understanding people. But she didn't let this stop her. Maria practiced every day. She used many of the techniques I mentioned earlier, like watching movies, reading aloud, and speaking with friends. Maria joined an English club where she met many new friends. They practiced speaking together and helped each other learn. Maria also used language exchange apps to talk with native English speakers.
After a year of hard work, Maria's English improved a lot. She felt more confident and could have conversations without much trouble. Maria's story shows that with practice and determination, you can make great progress.
I want to share my experience with a language partner. I met John through a language exchange app. John wanted to learn my native language, and I wanted to learn English. We agreed to help each other. We met online twice a week and spent half our time speaking in English and the other half in my native language. At first, I was nervous and made many mistakes, but John was patient and supportive. He corrected my mistakes and gave me helpful tips. Over time, I became more comfortable speaking English. This regular practice with a native speaker helped me improve my fluency and confidence. Having a language partner was one of the best decisions I made. Another important person in my journey was my English teacher, Miss Smith. She always encouraged me and my classmates to keep trying, even when we felt discouraged. Miss Smith used fun and creative methods to teach us. She organized role plays, debates, and group discussions. These activities helped us practice speaking in different situations. Miss Smith also gave us positive feedback and helped us see our progress. Her encouragement made a big difference in my motivation to learn English. Having a supportive teacher or mentor can greatly enhance your learning experience. As we come to the end of this speech, I want to leave you with some final tips and encouragement. 1. Keep practicing. Practice is the key to improvement. Try to practice speaking English every day, even if it's just for a few minutes. The more you practice, the better you will become. 2. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Mistakes are a natural part of learning. Don't let the fear of making mistakes stop you from speaking. Each mistake is a chance to learn and improve. 3. Find joy in learning. Enjoy the process of learning English. Find topics and activities that interest you. When you enjoy what you're doing, it becomes easier to stay motivated. 4. Set small goals. Break down your big goal of speaking fluently into smaller, achievable goals. Celebrate each small victory along the way. 5. Stay positive. Keep a positive attitude and believe in yourself. Remember that learning a language is a journey, and every step forward is progress. 6. Use all resources available. Take advantage of all the resources available to you, such as books, movies, apps, language partners, and clubs. The more you immerse yourself in English, the faster you will learn. 7. Reflect on your progress. Regularly reflect on how much you have learned. This will help you see your progress and keep you motivated. 8. Be patient. Learning a new language takes time. Be patient with yourself and keep going, even when it feels hard. Your hard work will pay off. 9. Surround yourself with English. Try to surround yourself with English as much as possible. Listen to English music, watch English videos, and read English books. This constant exposure will help you learn faster. 10. Ask for help. Don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it. Whether it's from a teacher, a friend, or an online community, getting support can make a big difference. Thank you for listening to my speech. I hope my story and tips have inspired you to keep practicing and never give up. Speaking English fluently is a big goal, but I believe you can achieve it. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Keep taking those steps, and you will reach your goal. Good luck on your journey to speaking English fluently. Subscribe to the channel if you like this story. Also, watch other stories on my channel. The link to the playlist with stories is in the description.